Probably the #1 reason that I use Android is because it's incredibly customizable. With just a couple of apps, you can make your phone look however you want. And today, I'm going to show you 5 amazing setups that you can get on your Android phone. The first setup we're going to be looking at is by OrGold, who is at the app reviewer on Twitter. And this setup is a single screen Nova setup, and then it's using custom live wallpaper. If you guys don't know how to use custom live wallpaper, you can go to the link in the description and check out my guide. The main home screen on this is very minimal. You've got a date and weather widget at the top. Then in the center of the screen, you've got this little animated icon, and if you tap on this, it will open up shortcuts to 3 different pages. So at the bottom of the screen, we have a dock with 5 icons. Then above that, we've got a little notification counter which will tell you how many missed calls and SMS messages you have. And then there is also a little text widget which will tell you what your next event is. There's then a date widget which will show you the day of the week. And then at the top here, we have this kind of smart bar. So on the left, we've got the clock and the date. And then you can see this little circle, which is a dynamic battery icon, which if you tap will take you straight to your battery settings. And then to the right of that, we have a search button. Then to the right of that, we've got a little X button, which we can tap to go back. So the next page we have is music, and this is a really simple full screen page which displays your album artwork beautifully. Then beneath that you've got a couple of media controls, and this will plug into whichever music player you're using on your phone. And then the third page we have displays your weather, and this will give you some sort of heads up details like the wind speed and the precipitation chance. You get your high and your low temperature, as well as a little graphic to show you what the weather's doing. And then at the top here you can scroll through days so you can see what the weather's going to be doing later on in the week. So if you go into the global settings of custom live wallpaper, you can see we can increase and decrease the dim on your wallpaper. Then above that, we've got an option for your nav bar. So if you're using a phone which has got an on-screen nav bar, you want to set this to 100. And if you're using a phone which doesn't, you just want to drop this down to 0. And then if you click pick image, you can change this to whatever wallpaper you want. The next setup comes from Castiel, and this is a super minimal setup that I really enjoy. The widget at the top of the screen is a Zupa widget, and it's the Oshia 132 widget from the Oshia Zupa pack. Then at the bottom, these dock icons are SIM packs, and then these dot icons above them, which are folders, are from the CandyCons icon pack. And I love this, a way to add folders to your home screen while keeping it looking really minimal. So to set this up, you want to be using SIM packs as your main icon pack. Then you want to long press on the folders on your home screen and click edit. Then if you click on your icon preview, you'll get a list of all the installed icon packs in your phone. You then want to go to CandyCons and you want to navigate down to where there's these little dot icons. And then the wallpaper that he's using is Forest Live Wallpaper, and this is one of my favorites of all time. It has a parallax effect. You can make it dynamically reflect the weather outside, and it's for free. The next setup we have is by Enel Paulino, and this is another minimal setup that I absolutely love. At the top here, we've got a widget by Flat UI, and then at the bottom, we've got Sympax icons and a little Zupa widget. To get this Flat UI Zupa widget looking correct, you're going to need to resize it a little bit. So once you've navigated to the widget, you want to select it, and then you want to go down to where it says scale. Then from here, you want to whack it up to about 210. Then you want to go into the layout option, and then you want to select every single element, and then you can move all of that slightly to the left. Then finally, you want to go back into layout, and you want to select this circle. And then from here, you can hit on the edit button in the top right hand corner, and you can make this purple. The icon pack we're using is Sympax, but these aren't the default icons, so what you want to do is long press on the icon that you want to change, go into edit again, go into the Sympax icon pack, and then scroll down to the purple options. And then finally we've got this Zupa widget, and the way that we've got this widget to look like it's in the dock is we just completely disable the dock and we just got the icons and the widget on the bottom of the screen. And then the widget that we're using is just from the free Zupa widget pack. You can put all of that together, and I'll link the wallpaper in the description, and if you like purple, you're in for a treat. Next up, we've got another very minimal setup, and this is again by Enel Paulino. This one I particularly enjoy because it looks so good on an AMOLED screen. I've slightly tweaked the search bar to be from the minimal UI Zupa widget pack, and then the icons in the dock are the noisy icons. The wallpaper I will also put a link to in the description. We've then got the Google Pixel style carrot enabled, and the dock also has a dark grey background as well. If you're feeling nostalgic for the 80s, then you should really enjoy this setup. This is all achieved with an app called radpack, and if you want to be able to get the full suite of widgets, you do need to get radpack Pro. You can see that it's a really simple setup. We just got 5 widgets in the dock at the bottom of the screen, and this is using the radpack icon pack. And this clock and wallpaper are both from radpack as well. And within the radpack app, there are loads of other 80s style wallpapers. To add a little bit more depth to the home screen, I'm using the 3D Parallax Live wallpaper. So within the 3D Parallax background, you want to scroll down to where it says background layer, and then you want to choose one of these radpack wallpapers that you've downloaded to your SD card. Then you set it up, and as you can see, you get this really nice depth effect. I've then got the notification bar hidden, and as always with Nova Launcher, I have it set so that if I swipe up with 2 fingers, it will toggle the notification bar, and this means it's easier to go between really minimal and slightly more useful setups. So there you are guys, those are 5 great Nova Launcher setups for your Android phone. Let me know in the comments below which is your favourite, and if you've got any home screens that you want to share with me, do hit me up on Twitter to get featured in the next version of this video. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.